Hello and welcome on episode number 7 on streaming How Do I Start? Last episode we went over the YouTube channel. I hope you all enjoyed that. And if you have any questions regarding that, let me know in the comments below on that tutorial or this one. For now, let's get over to the art tutorial channel that we made over the course of these tutorials. And yet again, I added something new. If we go down now, we find the twitchstarter.com banner. You can click on this and it will get you to twitchstarter.com. It's a very nifty website in order to get extra community or viewers out of. This is the only thing that I have added to our tutorials demo page at the moment. We are going in episode 7 over the info links. And maybe if we have extra time, because I don't think this will take that long, we will go over the communication software as well. Now, before we get started, I would like to remind you all that the first official tutorial on Deepbot is out as well on the YouTube channel. If you are using Deepbot, then please click on the Deepbot introduction tutorial. Let's get back. Alright, on the info links, let me explain on what I mean with info links first actually. The info links is for sponsorship or starting up your own game fan shop or doing donation drives for a good cause. And we're gonna go over each and every one of them. I'm gonna give a small explanation regarding all of them. The first one that we have is Kingwin. Kingwin used to be from another website. It's now officially known as www.kingwin.net, and it sells both new as well as second-hand games. Kingwin is also very handy in order to do, for instance, donation giveaways, since if you compare this with Steam, the prices can make a difference up to $10 to $20 per game. You can get them both in a Steam gift or add them directly to your Steam. Now, Kingwin also has a sponsor program. That means that if you would add the Kingwin, if you have of course the authentication for it from Kingwin that you're getting sponsored out of, then you have to add the Kingwin logo into your channel, and for every click you're getting paid as well. That's pretty much Kingwin. In order to get a Kingwin sponsorship, and this is the only one by far with the example, you have to mail them. And I've put the mail address behind the Kingwin link, which is at admin@kingwin.net. You can get over the details with them. And if I'm correct, from another streamer I heard that if you are getting Kingwin sponsorship, you can choose out a game for free by yourself because you're taking on their sponsorship. So if you prefer games and you want to sponsor a great game giveaway, then you can use kingwin.net. There's also one other one, which is G2A. This is the direct competitor of Kingwin. It's also a lot larger. Excuse me. As you can see, it's also, oh, it's kind of weird that it has PewDiePie on it, but apparently PewDiePie is getting sponsored by G2A as well, and it does exactly the same thing. It sells games cheaper than on Steam. Again, it's got a different interface, and again, if you get sponsored by them, and you can find the details underneath here, you will get paid for every viewer that buys a game with your name reference into it. Pretty nifty. Next up is the Game Fan Shop. Game Fan Shop does actually the same thing as Kinguin and G2A, but it's a little bit more expensive. The price margins on Game Fan Shop compared to Kinguin or GTA is a lot higher. The upside on this is that you can start your own Game Fan Shop. It will show these games that are for sale, for example, but then with your own custom logo on top of here instead of Game Fan Shop. And it does have the regular background. Simply go to start my own Game Fan Shop on the top right here, and I'm gonna show you on how that looks. I so happen to have a Game Fan Shop account on an old Stream account, so let's start looking for that. If it still exists, that is. Okay, we'll do it on a different way. As you can see, I now have the logo of the stream site that I used to stream on, and it only has on the side powered by GFS. I have a checkout and a custom background, and it still gives the same games. If somebody has a problem with a purchase, they simply can tick it at gamefanshop.com. This is not something that you have to handle out yourself. So as you can see, it's a little bit different than Kinguin and G2A. Now we're getting to the more difficult one. This is something that a lot of you guys out there are dreaming about, and this is a sponsorship that is really hard to get, which is the Razer sponsorship. The Razer sponsorship is actually meant for teams regarding certain type of games, like for instance League of Legends, World of Warcraft, World of Tanks, and other games. This sponsorship is not directly for the streamer itself, but if the streamer, for example, has an arena team in World of Warcraft with two other guys, and they're doing very high ranked, they sign up for regular official events from Blizzard or something like that, then you can sign up for the sponsorship program of Razer. If you're getting a sponsorship from Razer, it means that you're in Team Razer. It will also mean that you're getting gear from Razer for free. For that, of course, the guide will be in the link as I just clicked it, and I think the sponsor options for this needs to be a little bit bigger than just in the info bars. You need to actually have that in your stream as well. I'm not completely sure since I never applied for this one in the past, but of course if you have any questions you can ask sponsorship at razerzone.com. It's a very selective group. This is not for the streamer, for example, that has, just like I do, about 350 followers or a viewer count of 20 a day. You need to be very good in the game, and you need to have a high viewer base. Why does my mobile always go off when I'm making a tutorial? This is what I wonder. Okay, next up is an easy one as well, and an awesome one, to be honest. It's Extra Life. Extra Life is not a sponsorship. Extra Life is a donation feature. Extra Life is a benefit for children through the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. If you make an Extra Life account and you put an info bar on that in your stream, every donation made to Extra Life will go straight away to Extra Life instead of your YouTube or PayPal account. I'm not completely sure on how this works as well, but as you can see, they've raised a lot so far already. It's a pretty nifty thing if you want to do a donation drive for a good cause. Let's get back. Next up is NoScope. NoScope are gamer glasses. NoScope's glasses allow you to not see the big blue. A lot of these screens that are out there have a very high blue resolution into them. The game glasses of NoScope are actually compared yellow, and therefore you can see better by way of NoScope glasses. They also have a sponsorship, and for every purchase that's been made, you're getting a certain set amount as well. The glasses itself only cost $19.99, so it's very easy to purchase for your viewers and followers. And out of that, I'm not completely sure on what you're getting. But then again, as described in the link below, if you click on it, it will give a complete description. Again, these guys are very nice, and it's not hard to get their sponsorship. The last one is DimDrive. This is kind of an unfamiliar one of these sponsors, and DimDrive is a little bit of an underground software. DimDrive is a software drive, which allows you to store and play the games virtually from another disk. This is very nifty software if you want to, for example, start playing on an external disk or on a RAM disk. Again, DimDrive has a sponsorship program and explains very easily on how to get it. You need to sign up, add the URL to your stream page plus chat, stream the games, and then get paid. Viewers that buy DimDrive will automatically pay you as well. This is how much you can earn. Now, one buyer I'm looking at this because that sounds about a lot of money actually. $1.84. One viewer purchasing Your weekly paycheck is $84. I'm not completely sure on how we set that up. I have to mail him regarding that. Let's see how expensive DIMM drive is. $29. Which is not that expensive, considering on what the software does. That's pretty much it regarding sponsor links, donation drive links, as well as starting up your own game fan shop. If you have any questions regarding this, you can post them on the comments below. And of course, do not forget to subscribe, like and share this YouTube channel. As a little reminder, this channel is also being used to visualize, excuse me, the patch notes for Dpod. I'm not completely sure when the patch note will come out. Experts Online tries to do this every weekend, but is a very busy person. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in episode number 8, and it's gonna probably be tips and tricks on how to enlarge your viewer base. Until then, I'm Artomian. See you on the next tutorial.